Okay, so today we're going to be learning about how to make and read box and whisker plots. So step number 1 is to order numbers least to greatest. That's what we always do first. Step number 2 will be to find the median or the middle number, which we'll talk about in a little bit. We call that quartile 2, so another name for it is called quartile 2, Q-U-A-R-T-I-L-E 2. The third step will be to find the median of the lower half, or the smaller half. We call this quartile 1. Step 4, find the median of the upper half. Called quartile 3. So if you can kind of picture this, you've got the median of the smaller half down here, and that's quartile 1. You've got the actual median, quartile 2, and then further down the line, you've got the median of the upper, which is quartile 3. So they line up, quartile 1, 2, and 3, and you'll see that on our data display in a second. You'll find the minimum. In the word minimum, you see mini. That means the smallest number, the mini number, and the maximum. When we hear max, we think about the most, the biggest number, so the smallest number and the biggest number, which if we order them least to greatest is really easy to do. We will draw a reasonable number line. And that's only if one's not given for us. Most of the time you'll see that I give it to you. And then you'll plot the medians to create the box. So all 3 of these, 1, 2, and in steps 2, 3, and 4. You'll plot the medians to create the box, and you'll plot the minimum and maximum, or sometimes we call them the extremes, to create the whiskers. So the medians will be our box, the minimum and maximum will be our whiskers. And something else that's important for us to know, we'll talk about more once we draw them out, is that each quartile of the box and whisker plot makes up 25% or 1/4 of the data. And we can hear that. Think about quartile. It sounds kind of like quart, and there are 4 quarts in a gallon, or it sounds kind of like quarter. Starts like quarter. There are 4 quarters in $1. A quartile is 1/4 of the data.